What is up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be showcasing the current state, the almost the bare minimum state of my legendary and expedition binder I put together. I did pick up a massive haul last week of all the legendary non-holo cards, and I have a few expedition cards now. Holly and I, say hey, we are heading to the Poke Shop and Collectibles in Denver right now, North Carolina. And the owner texted me a couple days ago, said he got traded in a few expedition cards, put them aside for me. I don't even know what they all are. I think just commons and uncommons. But we're gonna go pick those up, see if he's got anything else new in, hopefully snag some legendary reverses if he has any. And once I'm back at the house, I will showcase my new card of the week for my showcase iPhone. And I think we're on week 19 now. I'm gonna have a cool card for you there. Stay tuned for that and hopefully get a couple highlights from the shop.
Don't stop.
Q is open. We still got 151 Silver Tempest Lost Origin, Paldean Fates 151 Evolutions, and our pull box. Still got our Venusaur EX, Mew EX, Charizard EX, Tag Team Birds, Mimikyu on the slab, and an Erica's Invitation on the slab if you want to try to pull out that pull box.
That was not been good.
Have not been good?
Have not been good.
I like my odds then.
Okay. I'm just telling you.
Gotta be a degenerate while I'm here and rip some packs. 6 Chilling Rain,
Yeah, especially those.
4 Brilliant Stars. It was the last stacks in the dispenser.
Yeah.
Should I start with Brilliant or Chilling?
I would start with chilling and just get the pain over with.
Chilling Pain.
I feel like the brilliant. I feel like there's something in the brilliant.
We'll just go for the peak. And nothing. Last pack.
They pulled this 5, the tunnel, in the house, and the curtain. It was good because they're doubles, so.
Nada. So we are back at the house now. Let's get the showcase card of the week done. Last week was week 19, and I was rocking the Darkness Energy from Versus VS. Love this card. A lot of Cosmo Holo all over it. This card just looks great in the case, the black on the black. But it's time for a new one. This week I am going with a Blastoise card, and I picked out one from my binder. It is from Crystal Guardians Delta Species card. It is also a reverse stamp. There we go. Delta Species, reverse stamp, Crystal Guardians, Blastoise. I love the way these holos look. It's not like like my favorite holo is obviously the Cosmos. That's all I ever like to post on my Instagram. It's the best looking holo. But these are also really special. It's just the way the light shines off of the card everywhere. I really like their actual reverses and the way the entire actual Pokemon is kind of shining like it would be on like the old Shining cards from the Neo sets. That's kind of how these cards look. So this is what I'm going with for now, week 19. I'm gonna rock it all week. I love it. Let's get into these binders. I started Legendary Collection. I started Expedition. I have a lot more Legendary Collection now than I do on the Expedition side. And the reason I wanted to do a video of being at pretty much bare minimum level 0 is to document the whole journey. The whole entire series that I've been doing beforehand with Base Set, Jungle, Fossil, the Gyms, the Rocket, the Neo sets, everything there, I had good portions of all those sets. So that's why I label the series finishing what I started 24 years ago. I had a lot of it going on, and I just wanted to finish all the sets that I was working on. And as a kid, I don't even know if I was trying to complete sets because the entire binder was in numerical order. So now that I'm starting deeper and deeper into the years, progressing into the Wizards of the Coast sets, and now starting LC and Expedition, getting into the e-readers, I really want to document the starting point and obviously the finishing point when they are 100% done. Now, that is going to take some time. I'm still not done with Neo. I still need a lot of Neo holos for Destiny and a few cards for Revelation, but that's the fun in it. I wanted multiple sets going on all at once, just so when I come across cards out in the wild, at shows, trade events, wherever I'm at, I can actually look for more cards than just single digit cards that I'm down to. So I have everything set up in the new binder. This is going to be the color that I am going with. And let's just jump into it. Let's see where I'm at on both sets as a starting point. As the time progresses, we'll see the binder grow more and more. Starting off on the first page of Legendary, I only have one card. I had the holographic Blastoise, the Dark Blastoise in my personal collection. It was in like a random binder I had. I collect Blastoise cards. I have a ton of them. I did have the reverse LC as well, and it was really beat up, and I sent it to PSA and it got a 1. So I do have a reverse Legendary Collection Blastoise, but it is in a slab, so it does not count. The next couple pages are absolutely nothing, but then we get into the main set. So I did pick up a lot of, I think 90 cards total. Every single non-holo besides the Mewtwo. I do not have the Mewtwo currently for this entire set. So really at this point, besides the holos and the reverses in the front side, all I need to do is keep finding the reverses and just put the reverses into their slots. So it does look kind of uniform already, and I like the way the binder's laid out in the 4x3 because it's just going to be non-holo reverse and just 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 on every single page all the way through here. So the set is pretty much a hodgepodge of Jungle, Fossil, Base, just everything. It's pretty much Base 2 all over again, mixed with some Team Rocket as well. So full main set looks great here. The 110 out of 110 is the last card, so that's going to be the last reverse for Legendary. But I am going to put in the 3 non-holo cards right here from the theme decks. If you didn't know, Legendary Collection has some holographic cards that do come in non-holo in the decks. They are the Charizard, the Dark Blastoise, and the Dark Raichu, the secret rare from Team Rocket. So those 3 will go right here, and then I just need an entire set of reverse holos because I do not have one currently that's not in a slab. So I instantly jump right into Expedition. Expedition's looking great already. The Holo Alakazam I picked up. I've gotten a couple rare reverse holos. I did pick up the Mewtwo. You've seen that card already. That one's got a big swirl on the right side. Probably going to be my favorite card of the entire set. And then Pages of Nothing. I do have the reverse Blastoise. I pulled that out of my Blastoise binder. So I just happened to get lucky and had a few of these cards I needed already. Did have the Tyranitar. Big Tyranitar fan. Picked up the Electabuzz last week. And then last night you saw in the beginning of this video, I did pick up both Chikoritas. And I got both Geodudes right now. Just a few commons here. Pikachu was a good pickup. I already had the Squirtle. I already have a pairing here with both Rattatas as well. Bill's Maintenance down there, and then 2 more trainers. So this set's going to have 165 cards, plus all of the reverses. So these both sets are massive. I think it's 550 cards between both sets with all the reverses. Actually 553 I believe it's going to be, with the couple non-holos at the end of Legendary Collection. So it's going to be a challenge. I mean, it's empty right now, but it's a good starting point. I got the binder laid out. It took more time counting out all the numbers because of the few amount of cards I had and trying to find the spots for laying in those Expedition cards there at the end. Well, there you have it. It was short and sweet just because it is a starting point. Everyone's got to start somewhere. I am excited to find more cards. I very well could find a lot of cards this weekend. On Saturday, I am going to a card show in Kannapolis, North Carolina. Not even a half-hour drive from my house at the Kannapolis Baseball Stadium. Sports Wax Promotions is putting on an event there. A lot of Pokemon and sports cards. And then that night, Ketchum Collectibles is having their monthly adult trade night. I did do a coverage video of that. I think it was a few weeks back or last month. And a lot of cool stuff typically happens there. Last month we ripped a Pop Series 5 pack, a lot of simplified Chinese, just a lot of random things going on. Check out that video if you haven't seen it already. Got a lot of cool pickups as well. So Monday, expect some cool content. Expect some sweet weekend pickups, whatever I run into at the shows, and hopefully some crazy things happen while I'm out and about at these places. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. It is a great starting point. I'm going to use it as reference once we get to the point where I have this as 2 master sets, and we're going to go from there. So I will see you on Monday, and I hope you all have a great weekend.
Don't stop, girl.